Hi, I'm Steve from the Hidden Door Store, and I'm excited to show you one of our new products today, which is this, our high security bulletproof pocket door. We've actually been making these for years on the custom side of our business, but we've recently decided to make these more repeatable and therefore more accessible, shorter lead times, lower prices for everyone. So I want to show you some of the key features of this so that you can get a good sense of how it looks, how it works, and be able to confidently make certain that it's going to work for your application. So a few things I want to show you about this door. First of all, you'll notice that here on the pocket side, we provide these high security ballistic panels. These are nice because number one, they come in different thicknesses. So you can get them in UL level 8 rated, which means they'll stop high power rifle rounds like an AR-15 or 308, or you can get them in UL level 3, and that means that they'll stop bullets from most handguns, including .44 Magnum, or you can get them in just steel reinforced, but not necessarily ballistic. And whatever you get these panels for, the whole door is bulletproof rated for whatever that level is. Another thing that's nice about these, they're heavy, but they slide out of these tracks. So a lot of times people are installing these up on a second or third level. Access is tough. It's hard to carry something so heavy. So you can take out the heavy parts and it makes installation a lot more smooth. These doors come in both motorized versions and non-motorized versions. This one's motorized, and I'll show you it working here in a moment. You can get any access control method that you want. This one happens to operate with a remote control. So I'm going to hit the button on the remote control and you'll see it slide open here. And you'll notice it's very, very quiet, almost silent. And what's nice is that it's also got some safety features built in. So if it detects an obstruction or more force than it's accustomed to seeing, it will auto reverse and allow you to reset it. I'm going to close it now, and I want you to notice that this panel here is just a powder coated black panel. A lot of people are going to store this in the open position 99% of the time, and it only closes in the event of an emergency. And if that's the case, you don't care what the face of the panel looks like necessarily. But some people are going to use theirs every day, and so they want this surface to be finished and perhaps even match the other doors that are in the house. We offer a CNC wood paneling that can match all the other doors. So if you send us a photograph or a drawing of what the other doors look like, we'll get you a door here that makes it so that it blends in, or you can provide your own panel. It's very easy. You just cut the panel to size and adhere it onto the face here with construction adhesive. Now, the lock comes in two different locking configurations. One is called the Panic Room locking configuration, and the other is called Panic plus Safe Room. So in the Panic Room configuration, you're protecting people, not valuables. And so you want to be able to come in here, we're on the safe side right now, you want to be able to come in here and know that when you turn this handle, you lock the door, that nobody's going to be able to unlock it from the other side. And that works great. The problem is if you want to try to store valuables, it doesn't work as well because when you're on that side, you don't have access to this handle. So you can't lock the door when you're not inside the secure room. And so if you plan on using your door to protect valuables as well as people, then you need to get the Panic Room plus Safe Room configuration. And what that means basically is that there is a motor inside of here that controls this handle. So you never actually have to turn the handle. You would push a call button to open it, or on the outside, maybe a fingerprint scanner or an alphanumeric keypad, and that operates the lock. But we still have a handle here. And the reason for that is that if there was ever some sort of a failure, mechanical or otherwise, you do have a battery backup, but failures could still happen, and we can't have you getting trapped inside of here. So we always have this emergency linchpin. So I can pull this linchpin, and now I can control the lock manually. And in fact, I can manually open the door at this point, and I can get myself out. And while it's open here, I just want to take the opportunity to show you how these locks work. You have these huge, heavy locking hooks that will deploy when the lock deploys, and they engage with these horizontally oriented deadbolts that are on the strike side of the door. So hopefully Having a chance to see this door, see how it works close up, has answered any questions that you have about it. If you have other questions, please give us a call. We're excited to be able to offer one of these doors to you.